Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims 4, the Haunted Manor Challenge, where it appears that Gudry, the ghost who is supposed to teach us how to handle all things paranormal, is actually enjoying hanging out with the mermaid, our mermaid, Lonnie, pardon me, who I don't think we know she's a mermaid just yet, because, you know, Griffin hasn't exactly seen her jump into the pool, but he's been hanging out and just kind of watching her swim, which I've found kind of interesting, but also kind of creepy. So I don't know what to think about Gudry, but he has finally come back after he was scared away. Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on in here? Why are you possessed again? I did not set him to become possessed again. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's kind of creepy. I'm gonna have to take note of that. I totally didn't do that, guys. After that one time, I accidentally misclicked and made our poor vampire here, Jordan, after I accidentally made him possessed, it seems like he's been seeded by the mother plant and is just going to randomly walk around and then go talk to the plants. That's fine. Totally creepy. I love it. A+. Good job, Jordan. But as I was saying, it seems that Gudry has finally returned after poor Jordan, now that I think about it. After poor Jordan had an experience with tonight's midnight challenge, which turned out to be none other than fire. Oh my gosh, and what are you doing in here, Jarl? Jarl, you're just like playing. Oh my gosh, Jarl is playing in the ashes left over from the rug that caught fire. So Jarl, you are kind of amazing. He is just, look at this. Look at this vampire. Not only has he shown up in a haunted manor where a curse is trapping him and the 7 other Sims inside, but he just doesn't seem to ever get the memo that this is totally supposed to be Spook City. And instead of being freaked out that a curse has spread through this room right over here, so we actually had this room transform in the middle of the night to become a fire hazard, because death by fire is actually the thing that the Sims rolled for tonight's midnight challenge. When the clock struck midnight and the new day began, a fire hazard ended up showing up inside of the manor. As you can see, there are papers strewn everywhere with all sorts of who knows what kind of mysterious secrets tucked inside. There are tons of holes and things that just started showing up in the walls that I had way too much fun putting down. Then there is a fireplace that just seems a little bit too close to all of these crates, to all of these bits of wood. I basically looked for anything that could make this place as Spook City, for like being literally a ticking firebomb, as possible. And then I had a rug put down and Jordan was rolled to light the fireplace, and unfortunately I thought it would take a little while and then the fire would start. No, unfortunately Jordan like immediately caught on fire and everybody was extremely excited. And Jarl actually is extremely excited because he's playing in the ashes that are left over from that. Dude! You just don't seem to be getting that, like, this is supposed to be a creepy experience. He's just having a great time. I love it. But alright, so that's what's been going on so far. Also, to up the odds of our Sims maybe having something bad happen with fire, we do actually now have 3. I rolled a dice 1 to 6 to see how many to add, but we have 3 very angry fire ghosts who have been added to the world. This is a spooky lot as well as being a haunted lot, so that means that ghosts might show up here themselves. And if you have a ghost who is angry and they died by fire, they have a chance of lighting more fires just randomly everywhere they go. So I went ahead and I used MC Command Center, my friends. Gather around the fire as I tell you this terrible story of horror and fear. And now we have 3 very enraged ghosts who could possibly show up at any time and start lighting fires in the manor. So that happened. I actually have seen just in the day going by, oh, a couple ghosts. Is that our very first specter? Is this our very first specter? Oh my gosh, be still my heart. It's so cute. It's so cute. I just want to capture it in a bottle and like stare at it all day. Okay, okay. Griffin, wake up! Wake up, this is like really important, dude. It's time to get up. There's specters afoot. Also, like, Nani is getting extremely hungry, and so is Azuma over here. And actually, so is Rana. I think there's only like 3 humans and everybody else is like a vampire. No, dude, you can't go ahead and make like some mac and cheese. Instead, I need you to like put on some clothes so you look somewhat prepared to go out and deal with spooky things. And where'd that little guy go? Is he downstairs? This place is. Here he is! Yes, it's our very first specter. And what was that? Okay, it's just the glowing things in the creepy garden. I thought we ran into like another thing. Okay, so we can attempt communication, establish a good rapport with the specter, or at least try to. We can present an offering, a handmade object from our inventory. We need to have Griffin get into the point where he can like make a bunch of handmade objects. Oh, I need to like baked goods. Like what kind of things can we offer the little guy? Can we watch this specter? Let's come down and watch him first. All right, come on, Griffin. You hear a thump in the night. It's possibly the ectoplasm in the bathroom moaning again. And let's go see what happens if we visit with this little specter. I'm so curious. It's so cute! Hi, little buddy. I was hoping that you would come. Hi! So what happens if we watch this little guy? Yeah, I think he's adorable. I think he's absolutely adorable. I love his face. I absolutely love how he's just sort of bored with life. Or maybe the afterlife. Maybe you get bored in the afterlife. Let's see if we can offer him something. Present offering. Whoops, that's the wrong sim. All right, present offering. Do we have anything to offer him? We must not if we don't have like choices. So she could actually offer sorbet. What? I can't control her, but that's good to know that ice cream actually counts as something you can offer these guys. Let's attempt communication and see what happens. All right. What you doing, little guy? The specter doesn't seem to want anything to do with you. Maybe offering it special will change its mind. Can we offer it something special? All right, we're trying to talk to it. He seems exceptionally bored. Oh wait, no, look! Oh, did we get a little relationship with him? Okay, now he's smiling. Do we get like some sort of relationship boost with him? Okay, I don't see anything. We do have a relationship we can build with Gudri. And who's oh Ella! Wait, Ella! Oh my gosh, Ella, what are you doing? Has she finally reached the point? She's very uncomfortable. She has irresistible thirst and must resist. Ella must resist the urge to sink her fangs into the first neck she sees. It's happened, friends! Our vampires are on the loose. We finally have them to the point where they are ready to be able to like chomp into some necks. Oh my gosh. Also, 1 second. Yeah, all right, there we go. Sorry about that. Sometimes I get a weird lag issue with the lights that start flickering all over since the paranormal pack, but I think that's because we have a giant haunted manor. It's huge. But oh, a couple things, guys, a couple things. I actually popped back in and I was like, okay, so we're dealing with a specter over here who we need to offer an offering or our soul, apparently. And then we have got a hungry vampire over here and we've got a hungry vampire over here? Wait a second. Wait a second. Why does Ruby look so ridiculously content and satisfied? And then I realized she already has the satisfaction from drinking plasma boost. And I was like, who'd she get? She got Azuma. Azuma was hanging out down here. And now Azuma has been recently bitten by the vampire down inside this basement. I can't even believe that. Oh my gosh. I don't know how we're going to like cope with that. So Azuma's actually getting ready to pass out because she has now been like attacked by a vampire. So that makes her extremely exhausted. It doesn't actually make it so that she could potentially die, but it does make it so that she's going to have a really hard time like taking care of herself, which means Griffin is going to need to come in and take care of her. Oh my gosh, Griffin, you are so ridiculously cute when you are spooked. That is just so cute. And that also means that we have one more hungry vampire who's going for Nani. Drink uncontrollably from Nani, and then she's over here chatting with Gudri. That could be really dangerous. Okay, should we try to intercept somehow? Like, Griffin! And meanwhile, we have a specter over here, and I don't want to lose the specter, but also maybe, like, hearing a distant scream is what just happened. Can we, like, interrupt? Ella and maybe like ask for juice fishing tips. Is there anything we can do to like stop her? Lie about bad plasma? Oh my gosh, that would be kind of hilarious. That would be like immensely hilarious. All right, well, let's deal with this little specter first. We don't have, I think, any offerings I can give him. Did he just give us a little boost? Wait, what is going on here? Terrified? What was that from hearing a strange noise? Oh, that's perfect. And goosebumps from getting spooked. This absolutely had to happen. This sense of being terrified, I think, had to happen because we just heard the scream of Azuma being fed on by one of the vampires. Are we offering? We are offering this ghost, I think, some spoiled mac and cheese. Oh, hey, that worked! Oh my gosh, what did it just give us? Soul scrapped. Specters will sometimes leave soul scraps behind. Soul scraps are pieces of, you guessed it, souls. The soul of a sim, which is contained inside of an orb by the mysterious power of runes. Souls are a delicious delicacy. Snack on a soul scrap if you're wanting to feel rejuvenated or if you want to tell weird stories to tell your friends sometimes. What? So we can go ahead and sell to an oddity collector, or we could absorb the soul scrap. This fragment of a lost soul. It doesn't look like anyone's using it right now. Maybe you could put it to some use. Or we could go ahead and like put it in our inventory. I'm kind of curious what happens if we absorb this fragment of a soul scrap. I'm not gonna lie. Things are escalating. We're drinking plasma from people. It doesn't seem to have like given us a lot of energy. Oh, and now we don't have that cool platter. I should have kept that because that would have been really cool. Did it give us like a boost to something? Did it give us a boost to skills? Now we're feeling super confident from being self-assured and we fought a fire. So now we're feeling confident to handle this and we just absorbed a soul scrap. Huh. We already had mischief, logic, gardening, and medium, so I don't think we actually got anything from that. Curses, next time I will keep it and we will try to get the whole collection. Meanwhile, uh-oh, uh-oh. Meanwhile, there are things going on in here. Oh my gosh. All right, this isn't... And there we go. Okay, so we have hungry, hungry vampires, friends. Hungry, hungry vampires. Could that result... Oh dear. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh my gosh, look! And so now, like, Gudry the Ghost is calling out the vampires that we have here. Uh-oh. Alright, recently bitten. Recently bitten from the vampire. Is she gonna pass out? And now she's feeling pain from voodoo. And that only took care of a little bit of our flirty vampire's thirst. Okay, not cool. Like, hey, 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 hey. Alright, mischief. Lie about bad plasma. So, there's no getting over the fact that we've now got some vampires. Griffin's gonna have a few words to say about that, I think. He's also, like, glowing. And the vampires are still hungry, so we're gonna need to figure out a way to feed them. I think we're getting a warning from Ella right now. Like, well, look, if you can't provide if we can't find any other type of food, what do you expect? And he's just glowing with spectral who knows what's right now. Is this just like... This is really cool. Stargaze. Alright, it looks like Ella... Okay, Ella's out of here. Where's she going? She's off to go tend to the garden. But now she's feeling a little teensy bit better. No, don't fall asleep in there! What are you doing? Why are you swimming? Wait. No, that's okay. That's okay. Like, mermaids can swim. Mermaids can swim. And it's gonna be alright, right? Oh my gosh. I thought we were about to lose, like, Lonnie. I thought she was about to literally die because I forgot mermaids can just, like, swim and be fine. Meanwhile, let's go ahead. We've got, yeah, she got full thirst from Azuma and Azuma's just sleeping. We've got to feed the humans. All right, and we're feeling pretty confident. Here, let's talk to Gudry. Gudry, let's go ahead and let's go. Who are you? Gudry's talking to Jordan. Why? Gudry, why are you flirty too? He's permanently flirty, I think. Alright, who are you, Gudry? Claude Rene Duplanter Goudry, but you can call me Goudry. I'm a bit of an expert in the paranormal, and I'll never turn down a chance to help someone in need. I've been chasing after the unknown all my life and afterlife. Let me know if you need any help. Alright, Goudry. What's the deal with the specters? Paranormal investigator. Let's do... What's up with the creepy objects? I can't get a chance to eat. How about that? Let's see what he says if we do that. Because the kitchen's been cursed, Gudri. No worry, here, eat this ecto cake. I'm told they taste pretty good. Oh, what? He just gave us like an ecto cake? Managing your mortal needs can sometimes be difficult in a haunted house. Thankfully, eating one of these will keep you satisfied for quite a while. Also, do you see that cute little face on it? It's adorable. What? So we can just get, okay, we're just eating a bunch of Spectre cakes tonight. Everybody is having unexpected meals. All right, what's the ecto cake say? Nowadays, creating recipes with what's at hand is the norm, so why not use an ectoplasm for baking? We can't validate the nutritional value of ectoplasm, but it does make for a great ingredient for a cake that is fluffy and levitating with flavor. Alright, show me your levitating cake. Didn't think that was... Oh, it's so cute, it's got a little face on it! Okay, I like it. Let's go ahead. We can sell to an oddity collector, or we can eat the ecto cake. Are these oddities, like, collectibles that we can put together? Because they should be. Magical artifacts. No, those are magic artifacts. Simmies. Gardening. Aw, come on. We should go ahead and we should have, like, cool magic artifacts. Experimental photos. Day of the Dead. Magic beans. Holiday cracker plushies. Look, if we can have all of those things, why don't we have any... Like, we have magical artifacts here. Why didn't they just expand the magical artifacts for all these weird things? I feel gypped. I love being able to build those collections. Alright, let's go ahead and eat it then. I'm sus about you, Gudry. I'm sus. But we'll try it out. Alright, come on, Griffin. Eat that little cake. And, I mean, otherwise, I don't know how useful he's going to be. Why are we so glowy? Is it our medium skill acting up? Okay, that seems to be helping. Oh, look, and it took away our fear. Oh, that's so cool. All right, well, that was kind of useful. And now we know we have vampires, which is a good thing to be aware of. And Gudry, who are you? Any advice living here? Let's try any advice living here. And then creepy objects. I don't see any creepy objects yet, but I'm sure it's just a matter of time. Ooh, and we've got a lot of work to do in the kitchen. We need to go, we could use the cupcake thing and bake some pastries. We should definitely bake some pastries for the little ghost we run across. I think maybe Gudry giving us the little ectoplasm cake is his way of being able to tell us that, like, the ghosts love baked goods. Honestly, just embrace it. Collect Spectre loot, purchase reward store items, stomp some dolls. And if you need to scream your lungs out on occasion, do so. Adversity is part of being alive. Just savor it after all. I actually think that that fits Griffin's adventurous, like, nature very well. And also, guys, I decided that to have his Chief of Mischief skill and be, like, disliked by Sims, we're gonna use that against Ghost. Maybe not Gudry, but we're gonna summon other ghosts to the lot, and using the Summon the Dead ability for the mediums, and we're gonna have Griffin basically piss a bunch of ghosts off. That's gonna be how he's trying to, like, chase them out of here. Also, I feel like he wants to come over and maybe, like, talk maybe about Day or being a debate existence of vampire, ask about vampire history. All right, we're gonna face this head on. We're gonna admit things are happening. Ghosts are here. Yeah, you'll want to stay away from those creepy dolls at all cost. Those things are super cursed. Just being near them is like nails on chalkboard of your soul. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled and get rid of them the second they show up, because they are not friendly. Okay, noted. Meanwhile, Jordan is just, like, living his best life talking to all of... Alright, talking to basically all of the plants. Also, Griffin, what are you doing? I don't think he has a problem with her being a vampire. In fact, what was she just saying? If you search around online, you can find where to purchase some volumes on the Encyclopedia Vampirica. I have a feeling that Griffin would prefer a hands-on lesson, but we'll just kind of leave that there. Ask about vampire history, and maybe enthuse about vampires just to get to know her a little more. And then what does he want? He wants to make a friend. So maybe Griffin wants to make friends with the vampires. Less likely to be food. Friends, not food. And here, I'm going to have him actually go ahead and talk about vampires with everybody currently here. Debate existence of vampires. And suddenly realize, like, I am legitimately surrounded by vampires. What is going on? And meanwhile, poor Jarl is just, like, left to talk to himself. Like, what is that? Come on, Jarl, you can come join us. Stand at the top of the stairs. We're, like, this is the moment when Griffin's realizing, alright, surrounded by vampires. I don't think he has a problem with it right now. I really don't think he's got a problem being surrounded by a bunch of female vampires at the moment. Just saying. George, do you want to come join us? We might as well just go ahead and have, like, the whole crew here. And I kind of like how Griffin wants to make a friend at this point. Because that's a good way of maybe him being like, alright, I've got to protect these people. And some of these people are vampires. But I can handle this. He's still feeling super confident, too. Alright, maybe we'll go ahead and have him. And we also want to keep them all fed so they won't, like, feed off of everyone and end up, you know, gossip, maybe we can get to know a little bit. There we go. And now he's feeling super playful. Spectre sprinkles from being near a playful spectre. So that spectre must have been kind of playful before. Aha! And Jordan's just, like, chilling with Gudry over here. Oh yeah, Jordan doesn't like us, so this might be a little bit difficult. And it's 7 a.m. apparently, so alright, we'll leave these guys be. Meanwhile, like, all of the food is ready to harvest again, but we should probably turn some of that food into food for... Ugh, look at this kitchen. I really made it very spooky. Can I make a grand breakfast? Oh, I can! That would be really cool. I could make, like, a grand breakfast for the, for all of our little Sims. Or let's make some, like, let's make some pastries. Let's make some... maybe plain muffins, because we're going to need to start getting a bit of a baking skill going if we're going to satisfy all of the, like, hungry specters. And since the kitchen is cursed, and eventually we're going to figure out that Lonnie is a mermaid at this point, because he's going to wander in there and be like, okay, there's a lot happening here. When I told the patrons they could make a cult Sims, I literally didn't think too many people would take me up on it. I was so silly. Of course they would. Cults are awesome. Alright, so let's see what we can do in here. Acquire the baking skill. I love how we're, like, acquiring the baking skill with the cupcake machine in the kitchen to try to go ahead and feed a bunch of Sims and also feed a whole bunch of adorable little specter ghost. I'm gonna try to collect all the things that you can make. Alright, what do we get? Hearing of Rona's renown, archaeological renown, the Artifacts Association is sending over some artifacts and is requesting help in identifying their origins. They are promising a huge financial incentive in return for Rona's help. Wait, what? Oh, that's so cool. We'll have to check the mailbox. And there's a bunch of plain muffins that we've now got. Can we just put this in our inventory? Alright, Griffin, is it in our inventory? Sweet! Alright, so now we made plain muffins. And let's maybe make some more of them. I feel like that's way easy on the baking skill. How do I really... I need him to, like, be able to feed everybody. Eggs and toast. Maybe... Let's try cooking a grand meal, because it's a freaking huge kitchen. We're gonna ignore all of the bugs. We can actually catch some of the insects in this room, which I think would be really cool. Look, there's little guys over here, too! Ah, I love how we can just catch all of them. And Ella is busy studying a whole bunch of books. And now Griffin has just acquired the cooking skill. Griffin, you cooking in this kitchen while you're still glowing from spectery goodness. And we still need to summon Ghost that he can totally, like, piss off at some point and become disliked by. Yeah, I wouldn't eat what he's making. I'm gonna be honest about it. And now he's telling a story to himself because he's erratic. All right, this is kind of awesome. What's not awesome is that we do need to feed the humans. The humans are getting really hungry. We need to feed the vampires, because if the vampires keep feeding off the humans, and I can't control the others. Griffin! Griffin! Dude, okay, he's just in the kitchen telling himself a huge story. But it seems to be helping his ability to learn how to cook. What on earth is a warming rack? I am actually right puzzled by that. I don't know if I've ever dealt with the warming rack. Alright, there we go. I was wondering if he was ever going to keep going with that. That was like 2 shakes of pepper. Get moving, guy. Alright, while he's busy, let's check on everybody else. Jarl is getting thirsty, so we're going to need to start learning how to feed the others. Azuma is still sound asleep, and she is getting hungry after being fed on the last night. How did that affect her relationship? It did not negatively affect her relationship with Ruby, which is interesting to me. I thought it would. Jordan, meanwhile, feels like his thirst has been completely satisfied, but I don't know by who or what. I don't know where Jordan... Oh, and now we have plasma bats are hunting Ruby. This is some irony. Ruby sees them coming and with a kick of adrenaline prepares to cash in all that time working in her body fitness so that she may dodge them. Okay, that's a little bit too ironic. Maybe the bats are a little jealous of the vampires moving in on their space. But all right, guys, this has been interesting. We finally worked with our very first... I pity the humans. I think the vampires are going to have a better time getting a healthy meal than the humans are. But this has been so much fun. We've had a chance to talk to Gudri. We've had a chance to play with some of the new items. We're still here. We've still got several nights to go before we can escape the curse. We now know, yeah, we've got a lot of time to go before we can escape the curse. We have artifacts that apparently we need to investigate, which would be a really fun way of trying to learn more about the haunted manor. And as every day passes and every night hits midnight, the curse will continue to spread. So if you guys could, and now we're going to go upstairs and serve breakfast so the humans will have something to eat. So if you guys could, do please leave a like for our lovely haunted manor. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I shall see you all back here next time. Bye-bye.